Forecast. Here's KATC meteorologist Bradley Benoit.
Welcome back, everyone. Well, unfortunately, our luck with the cooler weather has run out. We'll be seeing above normal temperatures all week long across Acadiana and minimal rain chances at least through midweek. We'll get into the specifics here in just a little bit. But first, let's go ahead and take a look at the upper level pattern here. And we have a ridging taking over a good part of the eastern U.S. Weak upper trough right around the Texas, Oklahoma area, but the bulk of that energy is going to stay off to our north. And essentially, we're just left with southerly flow, not only aloft, but also at the surface, meaning dew points have been on the way up the last couple of days, as well as our temperatures. We hit the mid-80s once again here across Acadiana, and those mid-80s staying in the forecast at least through the next few days. Now, out in the tropics, hardly a cloud in the sky out in the Gulf of Mexico, but as we open it up here into the Atlantic, we do still have tropical storm EPSILON that formed earlier this morning. We'll get to the latest 10 o'clock advisory in just a little bit. And we continue to monitor one spot here in the northwestern Caribbean. Chances continue to come down with this spot now at around 10% chance to develop in the next 5 days. But overall conditions not really conducive for development here, so we're not overly concerned about this system. We'll keep an eye on it, but it remains no threat to us here in Acadiana. So certainly that's the good news. So here's the 10 o'clock advisory with tropical storm EPSILON. Wind still at 45 miles per hour, barely moving to the north at around 2 miles per hour. Heading generally close to the island of Bermuda by Friday as a hurricane, but it does look like it should stay just off to the east of the island. So certainly that would be the good news. And then eventually heading out to sea into the weekend. So no threat to the Gulf of Mexico, nor to us here in Acadiana. So the burning question on everyone's mind here, when will this hurricane season end? I know I've been counting down the days to the end of the season. Jim, Marcel, you at home, I'm sure have been doing the same. But the good news here, we are out of the Louisiana landfall peak window on the right side of this graph, continuing to go on a downward trend. Doesn't necessarily mean we are out of the woods just yet, but normally when we get a little bit later on into October, into early November, the Gulf of Mexico starts to quiet down. So fingers crossed that we are going to be done with the tropics here for the remainder of the hurricane season. So overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, fog likely to develop once again. We'll see those low temperatures back into the mid and upper 60s. Fog looks to burn off by mid-morning. And then through the course of tomorrow afternoon, partly cloudy skies once again. Another warm one. We'll see those high temperatures back into the mid-80s. Rain chances no better than 10%. We'll start out in the mid to upper 60s heading into Wednesday morning once again. And then throughout Wednesday afternoon, mostly sunny skies. Rain chances just about zeroed out, but another warm one. We'll see those high temperatures in the mid to upper 80s for Wednesday afternoon. So overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, low temperatures back into the mid and upper 60s. Mainly clear skies early on tonight, and then that'll give way to patchy fog a little bit later on tonight into tomorrow morning. Another warm one tomorrow. We'll see those high temperatures back into the mid and upper 80s. Rain chances again no better than 10%. Next 10 days, no issues weather-wise, although we will remain on the warmer side through the better part of this week. Best rain chance looks to come on Thursday, but not necessarily a washout. Drying out as we head into the weekend, zeroed out the rain chances, and a little bit cooler with our high temperatures in the lower 80s.